Hello and welcome to Rebels Radio latest interview. I'm joined by Slough Joint Manager Jon Underwood. How are you, Jon?
Disappointed tonight, to be honest.
A 3-1 home defeat to Kettering. At points it looked like you were going to get more out of the game, and key turning point at goal just before half-time kind of knocked the stuffing out of you, but it wasn't a great performance.
No, I think defensively it was massively disappointing. First half, obviously, particularly. A bit of a follow-on from Saturday where, we started poorly from a defensive point of view, and it's crept in again tonight. Unfortunately, teams are not having to work hard enough to score against us these last few games.
Two soft goals to
really
start off with.
Really soft. And there's no excuses really. We said to them, that we had matched up with them in terms of shape. Everybody's got a. We spoke. It's a bit of a cliche before the game about winning your individual battles. They were 4-4-2, we were 4-4-2. Against Cirencester a couple of weeks ago, it was exactly the same, and we went and won our battles. And tonight we didn't. Some of our tracking of runners, some of our kind of reading of situations defensively was a real concern. We saw the video cameras there tonight, so I think myself and Bakes will have a good look at that, because you can't always see it in real time. But I think there's some stuff we need to review and talk through with the players, because they need to learn some lessons from tonight. Because it was really disappointing.
Is there anything you can specifically put your finger on right now? I mean, it seemed that every ball Kettering were just that yard or 2 yards quicker and were that little bit hungrier. Where does that come from?
It's mental. Your sharpness is mental. I think the only one who probably had a bit of an excuse tonight was Sean, who actually wasn't well. We didn't know that before the game, but he wasn't very well, and I think that reflected in how he played. He struggled a bit first half, and by his own admission, he's been playing really well recently. But other than that, why weren't the others at the races? I don't know. There's no reason for it, and I say a lot of it. There's a few things obviously we say to the players that's kind of in-house that you say in the changing room, and it's not our style to come and hang individuals out to dry. But there's certain situations we weren't happy with in the game, and we speak to the players about that in the changing room. But basically it's down to taking responsibility, a bit of general organisation as well, and we just. We didn't do that. No one really took charge back there today, and there's no, those lads have performed well as a back four in the past. Their back four was a bit thrown together tonight, a bit mix and match, and they defended better than we did. There's no excuses. It's not good enough, and we need to stamp on it quickly.
Conceding 6 goals in 2 games, as you say, is not ideal. There were again a few individual errors. How do you go about correcting some of those?
You can't. They have to just stop making them, and if it's the same players that make them time and time again, they lose their place in the side, But to be fair, it's not like one individual's costing us. It's spread around the team. There were some good points. I'm probably sounding really negative. I'm just very disappointed tonight. But I thought going forward, first half, I thought we looked really bright. I thought we played some good stuff going forward. I thought we looked like we could cause them problems. If we'd gone in at 2-1, the goal, like you said, on half time was a real killer. At 2-1, I think we would have gone out and felt confident we could get something from the game. But we said that even at 3-1, if you get one, the game changes. And we started the second half reasonably brightly. I thought we were the stronger of the two sides, kind of first 20 minutes of the second half. Putts' disallowed goal was, in our eyes, incorrect. And if the video proves otherwise, we'll be the first to hold our hands up and say we got it wrong. But we felt that, and speaking to the players as well, that it was... the flag went up for somebody who wasn't interfering with play, and that goes in 3-2. I get that was probably about 20 minutes in the second half. It's game on, and they probably panic a bit, and we could end up getting something out of the game. But unfortunately, once that was disallowed, I don't think we created an awful lot, which was disappointing. The game really petered out, and that was disappointing.
Yeah, how much of it was down to a kind of Slough poor performance? How much was it Kettering playing above? Did you gift them? Did you give them that advantage and that lead that you didn't need to for a good side like they are?
Well, we've got to give them some credit. I mean, they've got some very good attacking players. We knew that. We know what their strengths were. There was no surprise how they played and who played in their side. There was no surprises there. We told the players what to expect. You've got to give them some credit because they've got some good players. It's not just saying, oh, we gifted them the win. Credit to them. They played some good stuff themselves. They were clinical at times. They punished our defensive lapses, and they defended better than we did, so they absolutely deserved to win the game.
So moving forward from this, you're going to be getting the boys in for training on Thursday, try and G them up a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll train Thursday. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We said we've got 12 games left, lots of points to play for. We need to just turn it back around quickly. We can't afford to, let there be a hangover into Saturday. We need to bounce back Saturday, get a win on the board, and try and push on again. It's not time to feel sorry for ourselves. There's plenty of points to play for.
And at the same time, I take it one of the messages, it won't be, one poor performance. It doesn't lead to panic in the ranks or anything like that. Things won't change massively.
We've not been too bad recently. We had 2 great wins at Dorchester and Cirencester. We thought we played pretty well here in awful conditions against Leamington, and we're unlucky to lose that one. Saturday we were poor first 15 minutes, but we came back really well and a bit unlucky not to win that one. But there was no bad luck tonight. We got what we deserved, and we just need to make sure it doesn't turn into a little bit of a slump. And it's a tough league. When you're not on it, if you dip for a week or two, it's a tough league. No one gives you any points. So Dunstable will be tough Saturday, but we need to. So we need to pick ourselves up and turn up positive Saturday, and one win can turn it all around again, and we've got to believe we can get that on Saturday.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Good luck with sorting out what you've got to sort out, and hope for a better performance on Saturday.
Thanks, John.
Cheers.